Hey, what's up, guys? This is Team Hard Life Captain Obvious Subscription. And yeah, today was one crazy day. I will share more here in a bit. Let a few more people get on the channel. Just starting out. Want to get it up and running over here. Muted. Happy thumbs up number 3. Yep, got that. See, get this. All right, Shark Strong. What's up? Pedro, Whiskey, Max. What's up, gents? How y'all doing? Got a little tackle unboxing too. What do I got? It's it's pretty much all I can show you right there. Those 3 sites. But if y'all have seen that, y'all might already know. If y'all don't, y'all about to find out. What's up, Chris? How you doing? Oh man, today was crazy. So I get a phone call. You know, obviously the desal plant here in Corpus Christi, it's a big hot topic. You know, with a lot of false narratives going on and a lot of lying, like a lot of lying. You know, the city council putting out that they have the permits, they're already approved, and I've gotten proof. Like, they have not been approved. And I can show y'all because I've got the information that's been sent to me as well. And I'm going to show it to y'all. So that way, if they ever try to say, oh, you know, he's talking off of whatever, you know, well, let me show y'all real quick. So, this is off their website for the TCEQ for the permit for the desalinization plant in the Inner Harbor. And there's the permit status right there. City Council, whoever's saying it, that they've gotten it approved and this and that, are lying to the public. Right there. This is as of today, about an hour ago. So, yeah. Nope. 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 Not approved. Well, it's still not denied, but it's still not approved yet. So that is important, guys, because it goes to show the narrative that the city council keeps putting out. And I grant, again, there's a bunch of city council members that are not approving this. They're voting against it. But right now, the majority of the city council is keep putting the narrative out there that they want it, they want it, they want it, and it is, oh, it's so horrible. I don't know if y'all saw the video short I posted up a little while ago. That was me speaking at the deal. And granted, my actual speech was probably like 9 minutes long, but I had to scrunch it down to like 3. So I missed out on quite a few other topics and stuff like that. But I hit the majority of the meat and potatoes in there. You know, obviously about the lawsuits that are going to come because when the water plant desal plant is not running, what happens then? Will those? I mean, how much are those companies going to sue us for? It's not if, it's how much. Like, and they have all these projected numbers of this, that, but not a single one of them includes any liability of lawsuits or whatever when they don't get the water or able to produce water or they're closed for this, for that. Like, there's a whole bunch of things that they're not accounting for. Granted, everybody's on now about the desal brine and sludge that's going to be released into the water, but they're not even talking about the contamination factor of everything that's already in that water currently. A big point, in fact, was 2 weeks ago they had a big old spill there. However, through their reporting paperwork, because Peter Zanoni rewrote it, and it sympathizes basically with industry that's there on how they report, and because the way they report, they don't have to report the full amount of actual spillage. they only have to report a certain amount, and they get fined for that amount instead of for the whole amount, and it is not good. Dusty. I did spool one reel, but when I got that call, they said, hey, they're starting at 2:30. You got to get here. Because the other thing was, too, they were having problems with the sign in and sign out of the deal. Like, I had to call in and let them know, hey, man, it's shut down. And, well, no, it's not supposed to be. And so I was dealing with that and trying to get other people on it and stuff like that. So if y'all did get into it and you were able to speak, thank you, thank you. I have once, that was another thing. Y'all saw on the live video earlier. We waited and waited and waited and waited, and that was all strategic. It really was. Because at the time, when at 2:30, there was a lot of people that were against desal. And then after, an hour and a half, almost 2 hours of waiting, all the other people that were pro desal showed up. What in the world? Like, what? It's very suspect. Very suspect. But again, we don't know. We don't know. But Daniel Garcia, I see. Somebody offered you a pin 80 wide for a Squall 50 VSW. Well, is your pin 80 wide a 2-speed or single speed? And also, too, the Squall 50, the only thing that I like about them is that they have a lot of line capacity. They actually have more line capacity than a 50. But again, too, it all depends on the amount of drag it puts out and stuff like that. I really haven't done my due diligence of researching that because there's too many reels to try to keep and remember all of that. Well, I'm just trying to keep up with the Avets over here. One went fishing where I went previous weekend and they caught an 11-foot tiger and 8-foot hammy. Yeah, that's nice. It's a single speed. Well, to be honest, I won't fish single speeds anymore, especially for big fish, especially when you're having to pull in, your bait and all of that. But again, too, I don't know how the VSWs compare when they have to pull in my weight. Ultimately, guys, all the reels will pull in a fish. For me, it's what they can do when they don't pull in the fish, and that is fighting my surf weights. My surf weights have eaten reels across the board. I don't care if you talk Everalls, Finnors, Alutechnos, Accurates. Like, it actually distinguishes the men reels from the girl reels, or the kid reels, should I put that? Kid reels. And what I mean by that is my surf weights, they can either pull them or they can't. And Avet reels, Finnor reels, I think dual and I'm sorry, it has been a long day for me. There's a couple reels. That I can actually break my surf weights loose. One of them that can't, and we've proven this, are the Everalls. They cannot break my surf weights loose. They just don't have the low gearing to make it happen. Even though they're $2,500 reels, they can't pull my weight. So that just gives you an idea, guys. It's not always about how expensive the reel is. It's not always going to give you what you want. So, but got a little unboxing here, and that might be a little bit of it. So, true north right there. We're doing an unboxing. There's the little letter they wrote right there. And we've got the 10 oil sample pack. Let's see here. Let's see here. That smells so good. Just the packaging. Oh, God, that smells glorious. Wow, wow, wow. Let's see. Let me get to live chat over here. Ooh, man, I might have to just leave that sitting in my truck. That smells so awesome. They've got the blackjack right there. Let's see. I'm gonna have to like. I don't want to waste it, some, but a little bit, just so I can kind of smell it. Let it spread out a little bit. That's real faint. But it's hard, but again, too, like I'm trying not to get it on my beard. Wow. Okay. That almost smells like new car smell. Oak moss, vanilla, and woody. Yeah, yeah, I can definitely. Oh man. Yeah, John. No, I was just kind of calling everybody that I could get on the phone. I was kind of on the road. I was like, you know what, I need to make some phone calls. So I was just checking on the team members and seeing how everybody was doing. Black fennel. Let's see here. Man, it says icy citrus moss. I could see the black ice in there. You know how you get the smell goods for the vehicle, black ice and moss. Yeah, nice clean smell. Mm. Citrus though. What kind of citrus is that? Like, man, I like. So blackjack and black flannel. I like. What else do they got in here? Because I can't see what they are. They're so little, and you can't really see the packaging. So whatever I pull out is what I pull out. Salem. Okay. This smells like the what's that one plant that's supposed to like shoo mosquitoes away? My wife has it in the yard. Oh, that smells good too. Man, True North, y'all, man, y'all ain't right. I don't even know how to describe it. Just saying that, like, I'm gonna have to get me like a whole, like, bottles like this of these flavors. This is amazing. Ghost. Oh, what is that one? It says haunted marshmallow. Okay, that smells like. Hold on, hold on. God, man? That's like on the tip of my tongue. It's got like a sweet. Man, and not like. It's got a sweet, real clean smell to it, and I can't think of the damn name, but I could see like the marshmallow flavor in there, like when you sniff the bag of it. And no, it's I don't think it's citronella that scent. I think it's more of the lavender or the marigold. Um, for shark bait, no, I don't. But I've been selling the carp for some of the shark fishermen down here, and they've been hooking up black tips with them. The guys in South Padres. I was talking to a few of the guys there. They've been hooking up bulls and other kind of sharks with them as well. So wow, double barrel. Let's see. Man, that almost smells like. I think my friend's house used to smell like this. It was really good. It's almost like that like a leathery. It's called double barrel. It's got like a leathery uh, lavender kind of smell to it. Oh man, I got some new flavors. I got some new flavors. uh, Citronella, yeah, but it wasn't citronella. Lavender is, yeah, I think lavender or jasmine might be the other two. I don't. Oh, that's another double barrel. Oh, so is it two? Let's see what we got. I was like, that smells familiar. Like, let's see, the two of each. Oh, nope, nope. Lost at sea? What could that be? Mm-mm-mm. That smells like the forest. Like in North Carolina, there was a lot of pine, like a lot of pine, and in the mix of pine, like the pine cones and when there was a certain time of year, it was right before springtime, and there would be all the needles, fresh needles on the floor or whatever, and you go stepping through it, it would create this smell. Man, I used to take a walk from the barracks, walk to across to where they had a small area. It wasn't a huge area. It was probably only like 20 feet, 30 feet across, but it was like 100 yards long of pine trees. And I used to just walk through there for the smell. Dang, I like that one. Man, so far, all of these are out of the park. Outlaw may have. I love the Outlaw. Like that's the one I really got. That was for me. And so we got that one, the beard oil right there. And then obviously we got the beard balm right there, right? Yep, beard balm right there. Ooh, man, there's a bunch of more goodies in there. I'm not, man, I'll be here for a little bit. Be here for a little bit. Haydenfield. Ooh, wow. That's got like the hay when it's all like already been sitting in a barn or whatever like that and it was like fresh wood cut or something like that. And I could see the tobacco in there. Yeah, I could see that. But the good thing is, it's not like okay, it's not like the tobacco once it's cooked. I don't know what you call that, like the smoke smell. It's like the fresh tobacco smell. That smells nice. That smells real nice. And I'm not a smoker. I don't smoke cigarettes, but that I do have to admit, it does smell good. That one's got like a soapy kind of uh, what's the best way I can describe this one? Um, like the early morning when you're just getting out to this. There's a part of the bay over here, right past the feeder road on Red Dot. When you get there early in the morning, the sun barely comes up and starts to cook the bay a little bit, and it's real early in the morning. And so it's still a mixture of the night cold and the warm air mix right up in that area. That's what that smells like. The Irish goodbye. Why does this one smell so good here? Do I have a mixture of, man, I might have to do like they do in um, when you're eating sushi. You gotta eat some what's that? Some ginger in between pieces so it cleans your palate. Like I mean, you do like smell some vinegar or something like that for this one. This one says cherry crush. Oh, that's Well, we also have, man, they stuffed this box. The Outlaw, caution. I may be melted. This is normal. Handle with care. Yep. Yep. And I actually liked it when I was melted because I didn't have to work. I could real quick and get it in there. So, yeah. Boys. And candy. Yep. They always send some candy with every one of their shipments going out. Let's see. Oh, we got some swag stickers. Let's saw another one. Hold on. Come here. Get out. Come here. JR44, what's up? So there you go. It's a True North, True Beard Company right there. I like the sticker. Matches my shirts. There you go. And they got another sticker right there. True North Beard Company right there. And True North Premium Grooming Goods. That is such a tongue twister right there. I'm trying to read it. I'm like having to slow myself down. Made in Maine, established in 2016. There you go. That is cool. That is real cool. So I am thinking maybe I'll put one of these stickers up on my spooling machine over there. So when I'm doing spooling videos, y'all can check it out. What do we got here? What do we have here? The American. I think that was the one that Jacob was talking about on there. Let's see. That smells like Irish Spring. I like that. I like that. That smells like Irish Spring. Mm. Yes, it smells like Irish Spring. Yeah, that's I like that. I like that one. And I got one of Jacob Jacked Up Leatherworks. The leather. Forgot what he calls it. Oh, mm-mm. Well, it's leather, so it's probably gonna go in my truck just so I can sit there and keep the vehicle smelling like leather, new. But man, they had all of this in this little box. So let's see. Let's do this. I'm gonna go and show everything that I got in the box. Right here. A second. Where's all the stickers? Yes. And where's Jacob when we need him? I didn't get to send him an invite today because I was kind of going on late. So that. I'm trying to organize it so y'all can see everything with the actual names. All right, here we go. Flip this around. So I got all those stickers plus those 10 bottles in that one little box. Yep. Yes, sir. In that little box. Little box. I mean, little box. I don't know how they did it, but they got all that in there. Oh, yeah, yo. I'm going to have some fun bearding. I'm going to have some fun bearding. Oh, that would have killed Jacob so bad right there. True North, thank you. This should last me a little bit, but oh, this set me up for failure so bad because now I know I have a bunch more flavors that I'm gonna have to get to check out because it smells so good. I'm amazed. I'm really amazed. I guess the best way I can put it is I didn't understand the possibilities of having this many great flavors. Since I know. It's flavors. Hold on, real quick. Hold on, real quick. All right, there we go. What's up, bro?
What's going on, man?
I just finished unboxing all the True North stuff.
Yeah, I seen that.
Dude, hey, thank you for telling me about the package deal for all the different scents. I like every single one of them. And what's crazy is that Irish Goodbye is in there. And that one wasn't a real hit with me on the first one. Like, I don't know why, but now that I smelled it again, I don't know if it's because I smelled all the other flavors and it's mixed in there, and I may have to clean my palate. Like, I don't know. You know how you eat sushi? You're supposed to eat ginger in between the pieces, so you don't have like cross contamination of flavor.
Yeah.
I don't know, but yeah, I'm gonna have to go one by one and buy a bigger bottle of each of those scents, just to yeah, they smell delicious, delicious. So,
I mean, I'm not a real big foodie guy on the scent.
Yeah.
But there's some of them that I wear. You know, so there's a lot of them. You know, a lot of people, a lot of companies out there that are making these foodie scents actually smell enticing to guys that don't wear it. I mean, and True North, you know, yeah, it's an unofficial collab with me with the Rude Dude, but you know, that's one of my top things with True North.
Oh yeah, so I got, what's this called again? I know you make this. So just like that, or do we add some of the oils to it?
You put your own beard oil on it.
I was thinking of just leaving the package in my truck, man. You know, went to pull them all out. I was just smelling the bag. I was like, dude, that smells glorious. Wow, I'm gonna let that like smell out by itself because you can still smell some of the leather on it.
Mm-hmm.
And then after that wears down, then I'll start adding.
Well, no, and that's a good thing too, because that black dye is real strong, and it'll actually cover up the beard oil scent.
Oh wow!
Yeah. So, and black is the only one that does it. The brown dyes won't do it.
So, I do that. Well, I don't know if you heard earlier, but I went up to the city council meeting again today, and I wasn't going to go. I signed up for online so I could be here, so I could start my video about 6:30. And then I get the call from Rachel, and she's like, "No, they're voting on it today before the public comment section." She's like, "You got to get up here now if you want to be heard, you know." And I was like, "Dang it!" So I was like, "What time is it?" She's like, "It starts at 2:30." So I got there right at about 2, maybe.
Yeah.
1:45, 1:55, something like that. So at like 2:32, I start my live video feed because I thought they were going to walk out any minute. And no, they didn't walk out till after 4 o'clock. We were sitting there twiddling our thumbs, waiting for them to show up. Well, they were there. They just refused to come out of chambers, whatever they were doing. They didn't want to come out. So, and then to come to find out, it looks like a bunch of the city council members who are voting against the desal program are getting threatening calls. You know, a lot of just negativity toward them and stuff like that. If their jobs, like threatening to cost them their jobs or whatever they're doing, it like wow, they're getting this crazy with the desal program. And again, too, like my whole objective up there when I went up there was to point out the amount of contamination that is in the ship channel. If you've ever lived here, you know, you go over there, you can see oil slicks all over that channel. Any day of the week, you can see multiple slicks, multiple boats with buoys because they've dropped stuff into the water and this and that. That place is contamination city.
Mm-hmm.
But they want to put a freshwater desal plant, or to get a freshwater desal plant there, it is moronic beyond, like, I don't know why I didn't start this argument before. It's not just the cost. It's, and the brine and the sludge that they're trying to add into the you know, the sludge is already there, but they're going to contaminate all the intake and all of that from the get go, because there's a
Uh-huh.
bunch of what are those chemicals that are forever chemicals that are down there? They're always going to be there.
Oh yeah.
And as soon as they get into those intake valves, well, then they've already polluted that whole water system, whatever they're attached to. And depending on how far back it goes, like what safety precautions are they going to have in place when that happens? Like when are they going to like shut it down? How long is it going to be shut down for? And how much are we going to be sued during that time period that these companies are not getting the water they were promised during those days? Like they had this big old schematic of how much it's going to cost, and I was taking pictures, and it shows you how over time the cost. I didn't get it. Actually, I think I got it on. No, I don't think I got it on this phone either. I was trying to, but there it is. Yes, I did get it. Check this out. So I'm gonna flip this around so y'all can see. Right there. So we're next year. There, it's going to be at that price, right? And then the following year, then the next year, and by 2035, that's going to be our our water bill. So it went from about 40 something dollars, close to 50, to $100, or yeah, $100. That is insane. The blue estimates our normal water costs right now. And then the
Yeah.
orange is supposed to be the CIP, which is all the other things that they need to do to manage and stuff like that. And look, it consistently grows.
Mm-hmm.
That is scary. Soon our
See?
water bills are going to be over $1,000 for a single income home kind of deal. Like that's insane. But it's only like $11 per family. And yeah, you're just talking about the first year. You're not talking about the second or third or fourth or fifth year. It's that's and yeah, we'll own it in 30 years. No, we won't. We won't own it because they will sue us. And oh, I didn't even think of that till right now.
Mm-hmm.
So we pay to build it. It stops running. So they sue us, and then they get it for free
Yep.
because you know what? We'll barter. We'll let you have this for that. But then we're still accountable. Like, holy smokes! Wow, that just dawned on me right now, guys. Wow. I'm kind of speechless right now. That is, we are in so much trouble here, and I don't even know if they voted for it yet or not. Uh, let's see. Uh, Rachel Rachel Caballero is still over there. I went back and I kind of recorded me speaking and stuff like that. So, what's up, guys? How much Top Shot do you guys typically run for sharks? Went to the Outer Banks this past weekend and kept having braid issues from sandbar abrasion. I get hooked up and pop off immediately. Okay, so controlled expansion. What kind of braid are you using on your reels? Let's start there. Wow. So they still haven't even voted for it yet. Wow, wow, wow. All right, so while I'm waiting for an answer here, I'm going to go back to Friday and I'm going to start putting in everybody's monies for tonight's fire drawing. And oh, yeah, the Mahi combo is at 680. We're at $1,190. $1,190. We sold another $20 worth of tickets yesterday. I was pretty much closed all day today because I had my VA appointments, and then after that, I had the desal deal, and God, they are gonna ruin the city. Holy smokes, they are gonna ruin the city. All right, so here's my other one. I started another. I'll add it in here a little bit. Okay. Nope. I'm gonna find the other one because it's 722. Yeah. So
Hey, you want to see what I made
go
down
on.
here?
150-pound hollow core. I'd have to look at what brand I had on those two reels.
Just wait.
Are those boiled eggs in the middle?
Uh-huh.
And that ground meat?
It was a mixture of beef and pork and
Hmm.
bacon.
That is a lot of protein.
Mm-hmm.
Looks good. That looks good.
It
I
was.
think it still needs some avocado on top though, and some salsa, maybe a little bit of barbecue sauce.
Oh, good.
Ooh,
Get
pico
get
de
the hell out
gallo
of
on top.
here. Get the hell out of here with that barbecue sauce.
But that pico de gallo is good.
Trust me.
Do it.
There was pico de gallo on it. Trust me.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. See, so we agree on some things.
Here's the belt for that Buckeye beard battle.
Damn it. Mm-mm-mm.
Well, as soon as it'll load.
Shark Scott 50. Ooh, nice. Where's my markers? Give me a second. Let me
I'm gonna get off
find my
there.
markers. I don't know where they're at. Actually, I know where one is at. It's in the trash because I forgot I washed it, and so it blew up. It blew up inside there, which was a good thing. It didn't blow up in my clothes. 7,
Whiskey?
20, 20, 25. We've got
Be-
John Darnell for 20.
Believe it or not, whiskey, I actually tried just a little bit with ketchup, and it was actually pretty good with the ketchup.
Shark Strong for 50. Then we have Dusty for 30. 30. Then we have, let me sure, I think that's all Tuesday. That's Tuesday. Friday
And
got
I gotta scroll back up real
30.
quick.
Daniel Garcia, we got 20. 20. Then we got another Dusty for 30. For 30. So that already is $150. That puts us at $150 for the fire drawing that just started. And we're going to give it we'll give it 15 to 10, 15, 30 minutes. How's that sound? Then we got Daniel Garcia for 20 right there.
Hey, Uber, if you're still on here, the
What's up,
cuts,
Joe T?
I had to get some stuff done real quick. So, those are the next on the list. So I had to hurry up and crunch something out real quick. So
Definitely want to keep Jaime in our prayers. Said he's been
what
in the hospital uh, with some issues, so definitely want to keep him in our prayers. We are also too going to continue doing our there's controlled expansion for 10. Our fundraising for going back up north. My goal is to head back up there in about 3 weeks, maybe 4. We're gonna hook back up with uh, the big birthday crew. I'm so sorry, guys. It has been a long day for me. Whiskey is doing 30. Got you. Warrior. We done 30. That. And vote for the barber tonight. Oh, wow. Might be able to do it. I'd have to go clear some things off, but let's see. We'll see. John, you have a good one too, boss. Sorry I missed you the other day, but okay. I drank out of the bottle, but I'm going to do the full bottle. I don't like yawning in front of y'all. Joe G with another 10. Roger that. Remember, guys, we still have the Mahi combo as well. As soon as I hit $3,000, we will hold the drawing for that one. Now, obviously, if I hit $3,000 that day, I'll let y'all know. Hey, last minute, last chance to get in, and I'll probably run it for about 15-20 minutes. Then I'm gonna hold the drawing for that one. Got a lot of guys coming in and eyeballing it's gonna get some wear and tear just of all the eyes that have been on it. That is awesome the way you did that. I like that. That is pretty sweet. How'd you do that?
It's a green screen.
But how'd you put the logo in the back?
Okay, so you go to your green screen. Okay. Go to your green screen.
Where is the green screen?
Second one from the bottom. Or the bottom one. Where it has the picture of the silhouette of the guy, the lines going through it.
No. Let me open that up. Oh, okay. Yeah. Got it.
Okay. You hit that one. And now you can choose just about any picture you want.
Let me see. Okay. Let me try this out. Ooh. Let's see if it works. Should work. Ha! I learned something today. The old dog can learn new tricks. Let's see. Hold on. I got another one. Let's see how that one goes. It's too big. Need to get it to slow down just a little bit. Just a little bit. That one looks good. I may have to get another logo and or crop it so it actually fits full screen, almost like yours does right there. Because yours look nice. It looks real nice.
And it's cool because if you hold your cup or whatever else, it'll actually show through you.
Nope, not that. It has to be something dark or what?
That or clear.
Oh, look at that. The headless fisherman. We're having too much fun with that one, bro. Oh. Joe G said he would love a custom jacked up leather electrician tool pouch.
Well, right now, all my custom orders are a year out right now.
Still definitely worth the wait.
Well, it's not that I'm still backed up a little bit, but I'm actually scheduling everything out. That way I'm not backed up anymore. Once I get these few orders out, I won't be backed up anymore.
Roger that. Yeah. I can definitely see and understand that. You know, we get stuff in for the rods, and I'd like to quote them in pretty. Oh, hold on. They postponed the vote for a month.
Makes you wonder what they're trying to pay them.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
You know.
Let's see. Man, oh man. So I've gone fishing and got skunked. Hey, don't feel bad. I've been there. I've been there too. So, yep. Joe G said he'll wait. I would wait too. I need to order another wallet too.
I told you I'd fix that one. You just got to send it to me.
You do the unboxing on this one, bro. It's gonna be like John when he gets a knife in, and his buddies are like, "Did they play a prank on me?" Oh. Okay, so what I'll probably have to do is just get me like a little cheap little billfold kind of deal to hold it in. I love that wallet, bro. That's an awesome wallet. Those two reels have 150-pound diamond. I was running about 150 yards top shot and sending baits out 4 to 500 yards with the aqua cat. Okay, so diamond braid. I honestly don't know if it's semi-buoyant or if it sits on the bottom to answer you. And if you're saying you were getting cut off like right after the pickup, who's to say that they were actually picking your bait up and running with it, or just running into your line and taking that long to get cut through? Like, do you have pictures of your cutoffs from the braid that's left over, the end portion? Because that will tell you a lot. You can definitely see the difference between a cutoff and or a braised off. And a braised off, it'll be long and tapered. It'll be look like it got sanded down, and it has all this frayage along the way. Or it's cut. Like you might have like a carrier go a little past it and cut too. And normally that's like the front part of the tooth and back part of the tooth right there. How much do you charge for spooling that? You have your own line. Either it's $25 or $50. If it's real smaller than a 30 and or less than 1,500 yards of braid on there, then it's 25. Ends were frayed. Like, is there any way you could send me a picture to the email teamhardlife1@gmail.com? Did you happen to get a picture? Because I run straight 130 with mine, and I ran my bait out on Friday, and I picked it up or pulled it in on Sunday, and no abrasion. I mean, none, because it doesn't sit on the bottom. But again, I'm running tightline braid and or Cortland braid. Those are the two braids I still have on those reels. I've taken off any diamond that I had on the reels is gone, because I have actually seen where it has deteriorated on the reel and never really hit the water. So,
What's going on, Robert?
yeah.
Oh.
That smells good. That smells real good. Those two won't. No, they don't sit on the bottom. I've actually got I got video, and that's because I was on the tail end of my truck. My truck isn't jacked up either. The rods are laying across the bed because I didn't even have PVC to stand them up. So they were about 6 foot off the ground, literally, because I got video showing how high the tips were. And I'm out about 400 to 500 yards, and you can still see the braid close to the surface of the water. So they don't sit on the bottom. Now the diamond in that heavier weight, I've got no video. I don't know. I can't confirm nor deny anything on that, boss. All right. Fire drawing, we got 51, 52. We're at $230 right now.
Hang on.
Oh, you're gonna disappear with the
Sometimes it's a pain in the ass, but
yeah.
that's with the white thread that I did. So yeah, those are real metal studs.
That's a 3D belt right there. Nice. All right, let's see. I got I got Uber. Let's see. Daniel Garcia, got him for 20. Gusty for 30. Daniel for okay, I got that. And then I got Uber for 20. Foot glass 20. We got Kruger for 30. Kruger Automotive. Actually, he's doing 20 for the fire and 10 for the rod. So we'll take that one over here. Nope, not this one. Oh, that one. Yeah. Stone Cold Steve Austin kept. Yep. Kruger.
Well, that's what inspired the belt, anyways, was Stone Cold.
There you go. All right. Chris Schultz. So there's one for Kruger on the. Oh.
See what I mean?
No.
You disappear.
Oh, dang it. Let's see. Take off. How do you do this? Take off the green screen. Okay.
Go all the way. There you go.
Got it. Okay. So there's Kruger Automotive right there. There you go.
Oh, nice.
They got a big old shark this weekend too. Chris Schultz.
Dude, I heard a report down in Florida that someone caught a 18-foot hammer.
When?
About 3 weeks ago.
18 foot?
18 foot.
You heard or you saw?
I heard.
Video.
I heard.
Oh.
I didn't know. That's why I was like, well, if that big was caught, it probably would have made news over in Texas, and I haven't heard anything from anybody down there. So
I haven't either, but there's a lot of guys in Florida from here. Have y'all heard anything about that, or do y'all know? That's insane. Like that is monster.
Yeah. Oh. I mean, I don't doubt it that they'll get that big, you know, but it's like, holy crap. That would be I bet you that'd be a damn record.
The stuff that wet dreams are made of.
Yeah. Holy crap, yeah. Can you imagine hooking onto an 18-foot hammer?
Oh, wait. Yeah. Golly, that.
And
that's mouth watering right there, bro. That's.
And if I heard right, it was a grater.
Well, yeah, it would have to be a grater, yeah. Damn. Yeah. That would have made the news everywhere, not just.
That's what I'm thinking.
I don't know. I haven't heard anything about it. I mean,
unless he was out in his boat and he just didn't really care to tell anybody or anything else. I mean, you never know, but.
Well, obviously, he told somebody. If somebody heard it, then you heard it.
Yeah, and I'm up in Michigan, so. Of course, I got a lot of people down in Florida, too, so.
Yeah. All right. Oh, man. So, Woo-hoo. 14 more minutes, guys. 14 more minutes, and I'll show the amount of work I got to get done. Like, so I just vent all of those today. And then all these surf weights will poured. Here, regular weights.
Nice.
More surf weights. More surf weights. And, yep. More surf weights. More surf weights. And I've got three more bins in the back of surf weights. And over here we've got more surf weights that are already backed up that are going. This is part of Port A's order, and they want 1,000 more surf weights on top of this in 4 different sizes. Yeah.
John Delay is asking, what would you do with 165 pounds of tuna and no room in the freezer? Get to cooking.
I will. Oh, you ain't got no room in the freezer.
Can it?
That definitely sucks to be you, because
Can it?
look, we got a new freezer. Remember the old rusty one that we used to have there? We finally got rid of it.
Dude, that thing was old when I was there.
The what?
Said that thing was old when I was there.
Yeah. Well, we finally got rid of it. So we got crab down there. Now we got that freezer. We got 2 more in the back. No, 1 more in the back. That size. I've got a 20 cubic foot one coming in. Should be in tomorrow, if not Thursday. I'm finally like getting to the point that I'm gonna have a freezer for each different type of bait: countos, jack, mullet, shrimp. You know, so it's coming, guys. It's coming. And
Yeah.
what's crazy, one of the freezers already went bad. My guys were cleaning up in the back, and they threw down some plastic bags where they got sucked into the area where I guess it needs to suck in. So it burned out the motor. But luckily for us, we were already all the way down to the bottom. Like, we had the last layer of bait to get off the bottom, and then that was it. So we caught it right when we noticed something was wrong, and we were able to move them into the other freezer. So good to go. Good to go. Chris Schultz with another 20. All right. Chris Schultz.
Yeah, you could smoke that tuna too.
Well, I mean, yeah, yes, you know, you can hook up some families with some fresh sushi. Too far of a drive for me to go pick it up tonight, but I mean, I definitely would have been home for some fish. Yep. Damn it, that's crazy.
Yeah, for me, I would can it.
That's a serious crazy notion to be so full of Shark Week on Ana Maria Island, MI, an approximately 18-foot great white caught in this area. Shark was caught in the Gulf of Mexico at 6 miles south of Longboat.
That says hammerhead, not great white.
Why did I say great white? Did I say great white?
Yeah.
Okay, so approximately 18 foot. So that means it was on a boat, and they didn't get a proper measurement on it.
Okay. That's probably where they
Do what?
That's probably the same thing that I was told, probably. With something from the Shark Week.
Well, that's probably why we didn't hear nothing about it, because it wasn't caught from shore that everybody could see it, and so it was caught on the boat. So they kept it private until they went public with it on Shark Week.
Yeah.
Roger that. Yeah, I mean, even if it was 16, 17 foot, like, wow.
Oh, yeah.
Damn
Well,
it, that's
that one Shark Week, I think it was Shark Week, they caught that 16-foot bull.
a 16-foot bull. I heard of a 13-footer down in, what was it, in Australia? They were looking for Zambesis or something like that.
Yeah, that's where they were. This one was somewhere off of Australia. It was 16 foot.
Joe G says they have pics of the shark on the beach.
I wonder if it made it.
Joe G, can you send the link to the email so I could check that out? I want to pull that up and so we could check that out. That I want to see. I want to. Oh man! Dang it! All right, guys. 8 more minutes for tonight's fire drawing. We're at 150, 200, 300. We're a little over 300. I think we're like right at $310 for tonight's fire drawing, and we have 8 minutes. And I'd like for the guys that are in the drawing to vote whether we do Bobby or the Wheel of Doom. Yes, I'm opening it up there just because we don't have a huge amount of tickets, but if we do get a huge amount of tickets, I might have to go back to the Wheel of Doom because I'm limited on space over there.
Just do
Or, huh?
Do the wheel.
that wasn't hard convincing her. So, it's always wheel. Like, yep. Oh, man. Oh, I'm going to get that started.
Man, I tell you what, I thought I was going to have a heart attack today.
Why?
Oh, I was shaving some of this leather and everything else. Well, it got built up. Well, when it fell, I wasn't paying attention to it or anything else. So when it fell, it landed right on my foot, and I'm wearing my flip-flops. So when I looked down, when I felt something on my toes, when I looked down, it's kind of shadowy underneath my desk. I thought there was a great big old damn wolf spider on my damn toe.
There you go. Yep.
I'm about to shit my pants.
Yep. Yep.
Oh.
Yes, sir. So,
Still open, Roger. Right, Robert? Hey, Michael.
So, I'm responding to some of them, and Shark Strong's actually was commenting on the video short. We'll be going live later, and I'm barely responding right now, but I responded.
There's Roger.
Roger, what's up, boss? For 20. Cards, we got 20. So, I did spend most of the yesterday. No, it was yesterday that I had my VA appointments, not today. Wait. Yeah, yesterday I had my VA appointments. Today, I was running around. I took my son to the chiropractor because his back was hurting. And when I got back, I was running errands that I needed to run, and yeah, it's crazy, crazy, crazy. Day. All right, John Darnell. Let's see. He's already in here for 20. Got that. Why won't it paste there? I don't understand why it won't do it. Okay, Shark Strong. Got 50. Oh. No worries, boss. Like I said, I was just kind of checking in with some people. Wanted to check with the teammates, see how everybody was doing. Delete that. Got John, Sharkstrong, Dusty. You got 30. Got that. Okay. Daniel Garcia for 20. Copy and paste. Dusty. Daniel, Dusty again for 30.
He will, Shark. Strong. He'll once he gets everything in there, he'll turn and he'll point the camera at the screen.
Yeah. I mean, y'all don't mind staring at the screen while I'm copying and pasting. I'll do it. Ain't no biggie in me. Paste. Controlled expansion. Got that. Paste. Whiskey Warrior for 30. Paste. Paste. Paste there. Joe G for 20. Paste. Uber for 20. Oh, Whiskey, if you're here, I got your text about sending the info through an email. I will do that, but earlier my phone was literally dying. I had to put it on airplane mode because they took so freaking long today to get the meeting started. But I think that was intentional. But I mean, obviously, can't prove it because we're not behind the scenes like they are. But yeah, it was not good. So, but Chris Schultz for 20. Copy. Paste. Paste. Dash 2. Dash 2. Got that. Chris Schultz 2 times. Roger Garza for 20. Got that. All right. Copy. And paste. All right. So we got. Oh, delete. We are at $330. There you go. Start at the top. If I get to see the mouse. Okay. Got John Darnell for 2. Shark Strong for 5. Dusty for 3. Daniel Garcia for 2. Dusty for another 3. Daniel Garcia for 2 more. Controlled expansion. Whiskey Warrior for 3. Joe G for 2. Uber for 2. Kruger for 2. Chris Schultz, he's got 2 back to back, so he's got 2 and 4. 2, 3, 4. And then Roger Garza for 2, which puts us at $330 right there, guys. $330. Do I tie a weight onto the 3-way redfish rig? No, it should. Did the snap swivel fall off or what? I use 3-ways for redfish all the time. Yeah. Oh man. Oh, I saw a video of them building Bob Hall Pier, and they zoomed in on like the structure, the poles, and you can see the loads of mullet, pylon after pylon after pylon. I'm gonna tell you a secret. When that pier opens up, it's gonna be phenomenal fishing.
Well, you got to realize it hasn't had any type of pressure whatsoever since it went down.
Yes, sir. And I remember the last time it opened up like that, I caught a limit of redfish in one cast. That's right. 3 reds in one cast. And actually, it wasn't even a cast. It was a slide line. I put a bait in the water. It had 3 hooks on it. Caught 3 fish with 1 bait. I was going for slide line or for kingfishing, and the bait slid out, and 3 redfish came up and hit the same bait, and I caught 3 redfish at one time. Yes, sir. I have done it. Yep. We limited out on reds. It was so fast. Like as soon as we got there, we first bait in the water, got redfish. Boom. Yeah, it was crazy.
I've caught 2 on a double drop before, but never on the same hook.
You caught what on a double drop?
I've caught 2 bull reds on a double drop, but never on the same hook.
Wow. Now this one had 3 hooks on it, because you have your main bait hook right behind the neck, and then you have a tailor hook right by the tail, and then you have a dropper hook at your stinger. And when they came up, all 3 fish were hooked like that.
I caught the first one, started reeling it in, and the second one was chasing the other bait behind the other redfish, and he got it, and I got both of them, and they were both over 40. It was a good thing it was on my
biggest
left.
confirmed double hookup on my leader, the biggest double confirmed, was a 46 and a 44-inch black drum at the same time on my double drop drum leader. That beat me. The guy that beat me was also the guy who rolled his eyes when I told him I did like a 44 and a 36 or a 44 and a 38 at the same time. He kind of rolled his eyes at me like that. And then he goes and catches 2 drums bigger than mine. So I told him, you know what? Look, I'm giving you right.
Well, mine was 41 and the other one was 40 and a half.
Damn it. Very nice. The metal loop halfway through the rig. Is it missing a line there, Caleb? I mean, a 3-way, it'll have one for your main line, one for your hook, and one for your drop. So from the 3-way to the hook, if it's longer than to your weight, then I call that a 3-way long. If the weight is longer than to the hook, then I call that a 3-way short. So yeah, yep. All right, guys. Give me some thumbs up if y'all are ready. We're at $330 for tonight's fire drawing. I'm going to go ahead and double check Zelle real quick, make sure I didn't lose anybody there. And the last one I got was from Kruger for the 20 for the fire and 1 for the rod. Yeah. Y'all ready? There's 1 thumbs up. 2. Come on. Give me a few more, guys. There's like 2, at least 8 of y'all in the fire drawing. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14.
Right, Dustin?
Let's see. Here you go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14.
Oh,
Here we go. Here we go. Y'all ready? Y'all ready? Ready. And go.
Waiting for lightning to strike in the background.
Oh, man. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, God. Look at that. That's something new. Normally that would be like blue, but it actually was changing colors as the colors were going through. Look at that. God, it was so close. One more click over and Shark Strong would have gotten that one. Wow. Oh, John Darnell. John Darnell. $330. Roger, roger that. So, and then minus our ring cross fund. Let's do 66 off of there. So you have $264 of credit right there. And the $66 goes over here from John Darnell. After that. All right, so we're at $136 right here. We're at $136 for our green cross fund. Yeah, it's been real slow, guys. I haven't been able to concentrate on that and stuff like that. But I'm going to turn the fan on over here to the the phone. So I could feel the heat coming off of it. I wanted to go and spool the reel, but I know that room is hotter, and if I go over there right now, the phone will turn off on me. They were supposed to be in here a few days ago to come start putting in the insulation, but they haven't come yet. But again, too, I've been gone, but they have the number to get with me on that. So
yeah. Well, I'm gonna get out of here. I'm gonna go to bed.
roger that, Jacob. Thank you very much for again coming with us today, boss, and thank you again for letting me know about that sample pack from True North. I'm gonna go do some bearding.
Man, you have a good night.
All right, later, bro. You have a good one, man. All right, so I'm gonna give it. Let's see. Ooh, that phone is hot. Ah, man. Yep. Well, maybe I'll save the spooling for in the morning. Yeah, let's do that because this phone, I'm probably going to have to sit here for another 20, 30 minutes before it actually cools off. And in the meantime, I could get to working on some weights or something. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and do that. So, but all right, guys, thank you again for chiming in for tonight's fire drawing. Again, stay up to speed with what we got going on for the flood victims. Whiskey, the flood fund is up to $136 right now. But I'll be honest, the the big donation that I did of all the funds that I could last week pretty much topped me off at putting the fire drawing winnings onto that the way I did last week. Um, I'm tapped out right now. I'm seriously tapped out. So I've got to make some money back into the shop and stuff like that, which I know I'm not too worried. I know it's going to come, but I know I still got a job to do of finding them more sponsorship and stuff like that. And um, I will go ahead and do that. All right, whiskey 170. And um, I've already spoken to several businesses, and they are really interested, and going from there. And yes, I'd like to go get some rest, guys, but the city council, by them not holding the meeting on time, put a real damper on everything I had. Like, I was pulling reels over here, and then I left because they said it was going to be at 2:30. They didn't go live to after 4, and they want to talk about decorum on us of how we're acting and this and that, and it's just a bunch of grown-up kids just don't know how to act, and or grown-up bullies just being bullies, and they really need to get this figured out, and they need to do it quickly, because the ones that are paying for it are the guys in the city that, we're a lot of them are making it paycheck to paycheck, and now you want to and put more cost on living here. It's going to send it through the roof. So yeah. No, I've got 80-pound on mine, Sammy. I got 80-pound on mine, or 100-pound on it. 100-pound, I can get 800 yards of line on the reel. With 80-pound, I think we got close to 1,000 yards of line on the reel. It works. It'll work just fine. No worries. So, but all right, guys, I'm gonna run because I got to do some work here before I go home for the night. But I don't think this phone is gonna cool off in time to really do something good with it. So I will talk to y'all later. Maybe, hopefully tomorrow. Hopefully tomorrow. We'll see what's up. All right, guys. Y'all have a blessed one. Talk to y'all later.